Hi guys, it's Jim, White Details. Just finished the edit for this video and I think I need 30 seconds now before you get started to say this is a travel video. There isn't any content here related to detailing the channel, unfortunately, I'm afraid. There's a tiny bit actually towards the end, but this is a travel video of my first week of only 2 in New Zealand. It was cut short because of coronavirus. But once this is all blown over, the COVID-19 lockdown, I'm sure there'll be more content on detailing in the coming weeks, in the coming months, who knows. But part 1 of 2 for my New Zealand trip. I hope you're well, stay safe, stay tuned, and see you soon. When content creators upload stuff to YouTube, and if the videos are monetized, there is an element of revenue that's earned to the creator over the course of 12 months. For me, I've stockpiled that, and rather than spend it on gadgets or material things, I've actually spent it on a travel ticket. 4 weeks in New Zealand. Bastard. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Been here 2 minutes, absolutely my luck. My hat was left of the head in the wind and it's now in the gorge. Today we're at Riverside Gorge. The colour of all the water around here is just stunning. And my hat is down there somewhere. Just testing out for a trek. Might be worth a rescue operation we did last time. See if it's washed up on the shore somewhere. 2-hour hike done down and round Riverside Gorge, and now back to the van for some P&J sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly, a coffee, and actually to try and recover my hat. Wish me luck. Sick. They'll have so much fun. Heading up to Mount Hut. Got the drone in the air. Check out this footage. Will it tell us on the phone how high we are? We should be able to get an altitude on the phone, shouldn't we? We're pretty high, to be fair.
bongo?
Bobby? Yeah, I think that's good.
Bobby the bongo.
What is bongo?
The bongo? This is a bongo. Mazda bongo. That's what we're in. Mazda bongo. That's quite haunting. There's an air raid siren. Anyway, I'm here to get some beer. We made it to campsite number 3. I'd love to tell you where we are. Oh, Arundel Bridge. Arundel. Making our way down to Lake Tekapo. And this is a first for me. I'm actually going to bathe in the lake or the river. It's quite fast flowing. But I do have some eco-friendly, a bar of soap. Evening number 3. Has she been a working dog at all?
No.
Letty.
Far from it.
Right.
Still working on camp.
Oh, you're gorgeous.
But she is lovely. She's lovely natured and straight.
She'll take a day at the beach.
Hey, how do you doing, everybody? I mean, it looks nice. You come in at a really good time.
Hello. She's gorgeous.
Is that good girl? Hey? Have a good dig. Dig it out. Where is it? Pitch it out. Pitch it out.
Compass error. Move aircraft or calibrate compass. Compass error. Move aircraft or calibrate. There it is.
So loud. You want me to turn it off?
Good morning, guys. What day is it, Larissa? Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday today. Seeing as though I lost my cap yesterday, I'm down to the Beanie, and we've made it to Peel Forest. Peel Forest near the Geraldine district. We are here. We're going to walk to Emily Falls, which is about an hour and a half. Then we're going to drive to Tiwanahu Flat and do the Big Tree Walk. We're down to shorts and walking boots today, but it is spitting. 20 minutes down the road now, we're still in Peel Forest, And this is the big tree walk, apparently. Are you laughing at me? Big tree walk, 15 minutes. Disabled path. Oh, battery's down. .4. Thought it was 9. It's still pretty big. Wow. That's actually quite. Good God. That's the big one. Another fuel stop. It's pretty miserable out there today. Still wet from earlier. There she is. We're heading to Lake Tekapo, camping at Lake Pukaki. Hopefully get some drone footage in the next couple of hours or so. 492 kilometers driven so far. We've made it to Lake Tekapo. Some of it you've seen already, but we've actually hit. We've brought Bobby down the beaten track to get away from the hot spots, the tourist area. So the idea is we're going to get the drone up and walk down to the waterfront. Keep my voice down because we've got some neighbours camping next to us, but the idea of freedom camping in Australia, if your vehicle is self-contained in designated areas. Australia, did I say Australia? If your vehicle is self-contained in New Zealand, you can stop anywhere, and this is Lake Pukaki, so this is our view for the night, and we're literally sleeping here. The main reason we're not closer to the water is actually that is possibly the most flat spot, the flattest surface to park on, because if you park here, you're going to be sleeping. Isn't that right? He was like, bro, you're so cool.
Was that he said?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, gay. She's gay.
I gotta put some clothes on.
Cold.
Yeah. Oh no!
It's been a while. I would.
Are you crazy?
Yeah. Oh, top you.
Yeah, what am I doing?
Just holding it.
And then? Oh, it's still recording.
Thank you.
It's still recording.
Should we make some tea? Have I introduced you yet? I've not, have I?
No.
It's not like a...
Oh, not now.
It's gonna be freezing.
No.
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 Don't want it blowing away, do we?
And?
Lovely.
Watch out for the snake.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, it's colder than yesterday. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Look at them little bad boys. I feel like Daniel Craig. I don't know what I'm going to say.
Oh, wow, you're so much.
There probably won't be a better, most iconic scenic road I'll ever drive in my life. This is the Mount Cook National Park. Look. Just awesome. And as much as I want to get the drone up in the air, Larissa thankfully actually saw this area, unsurprisingly, is a no drone zone. So it's worth checking the local council areas, the government areas, for drone laws and regulations. The majority of the following footage at Mount Cook, although I had the boom mic on top of the camera to help assist the wind noise or to reduce the wind noise, actually it helps when you turn the microphone on. So a lot of the footage there is no audio, as you can see, but even when the mic was on, it was fighting a losing battle and it wasn't that great anyway. Turn that on, there's no audio at all. It's plugged in. It's in the clouds. But this is going to be the view for the campsite this evening. It's quite something. rolling hills. Pretty mega. What I'd love to do is get my little Canon down here doing a time lapse over the next 40 minutes. Clouds, shadows, sun, all that stuff. But we've got to take Bobby the rest of the way up. I think we better go and check the fridge out, to be honest. There's going to be cider everywhere. Race ya.
Oh, good.
Oh, it must be the beers in that box thrashing about. What a legend. That's what the van needs, some rubber floor mats. Oh man, this smells like the 80s. Yeah. Tape deck!
Can you do a little bit of force, please?
It worked.
Sorry, yeah.
140,000 Ks.
Do you name your cars?
It's just every Honda's Ronda, eh?
Ronda?
That's the only name that rhymes with
Ronda.
Yeah.
Ronda the Honda.
Fresh pie.
Famous Riverside Sound Bakery.
Yep.
I can show you, but because you see a lot of things that are shining at the end. It's
Very tiny. This?
Yeah, for example, or maybe this. It's
Leaving Arrowtown today, it's day 6. Just had the world famous pie from the bakery. Thank you to my friend Tom for the recommendation for the bakery and the pie there. Taking a break from driving, personally, I've about touched 1,000 kilometers now in Bobby. Today we're joined by Rich. Rich is a detailer. If you're new to this channel, I'm a vehicle detailer. If you're an existing viewer, obviously you know why you're here. Rich operates Deluxe Detail in New Zealand and has been very kind today to reach out and say, hey, come and have a hot shower, have a cup of coffee, wash your clothes, have a day in the city. We're heading to Queenstown now, and we're going to do a bit of footage back at his. We've got a bit of a vehicle, we can do some polishing and maybe some work as well.
What do I press to record?
I think it is recording.
Oh, really? We need to go biking. You've settled it. We do need to go biking. You don't realise how good it is. Like I'm telling you now. Like, you know that shop we were at earlier?
Yeah.
You can take any bike you want. Get that paddle in that light.
I'll try my best. Nearing 1,000 kilometers into the road trip now. I'm not sure how much longer this episode of my New Zealand trip will go on for. There's fair bit of content already. Tomorrow is Milford Sound, so I might film what I'm filming here and then actually just do the Milford Sound trip and call it for episode 1. And who knows how many more episodes there'll be, certainly a second, maybe a third.
You do what you want with the lighting.
That's pretty cool.
Makes you look massive and me look tiny though.
So you're a Brit, you actually moved out here not too long ago.
Yeah, originally a Brit. I'm from tip of Essex, Colchester. I moved over here pursuing a mountain bike mechanics kind of dream about 6 years ago.
See the bikes over there.
Yeah, so been a bit on and off. I did season upon season of that, so I was flying between here and Europe, and then eventually it kind of ended up that this was going to be my forever home.
So what you got in the minute? What's
the unfortunate time that Jim from White Details, one of my
there
favourite
wasn't much
detailers,
notice, I must say.
decides to call in. I have a very, very, very basic job that I don't always do. I mean, I've been pretty much a lone detailer in this area. I cover for pretty much a lot of different aspects of detailing. Mainly 80% of it is correction and coating work, which you'll see, I guess, from my Instagram down below.
Yeah, he's good.
But yeah, this week I've just got a Toyota Hiace, which yeah, pretty common in New Zealand, probably one of the most common vans. And it's had some sign writing removed. It's come in for a quick cut step down the sides, and it's going back to the sign shop, and it's coming back to me at the end of the week for the final correction and ceramic coating. So
Nice.
after the sign writing's been done.
Nice bread and butter job.
Yeah.
So when would you say you were first introduced about White Details? How did you first?
So I actually found out about White Details through a fellow detailer. So yeah, SJ Shiv is his name, introduced me to the channel, and I kind of got going from there. I watched, I think, every episode for like when a series comes out on Netflix and you just binge watch like the whole lot.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I did like the whole lot in the space of 4 or 5 nights. I watched like all of them.
Jeez.
So yeah, did some. Well, yeah, it was interesting. To me, as a new detailer, I actually started my business based on the wanting to go to the mobile market, have a van, do that, and then I watched your channel, and then that all went to pot, and I went a completely different way.
So you've been able to take something away from the job and you learned something from it?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, me and Jim have been chatting today, and like I said, I think you're the man when it comes to process. I changed up a lot of the ways I do things, and it's like we've been talking about purely about like residue control and the way to work, working clean, preventing contamination whilst working. And I think if you're a detailer and you're an up and coming detailer, for me I was fairly new at that point, and I'm still new, but like I was really fresh, and seeing those things in front of me really helped. You work for so long to get to that point and come to those conclusions by yourself, and it helped me skip out that part. It's greatly appreciated.
I mean, mate, thank you so much for today. I didn't realise how much a warm shower would actually mean a change of clothes. We need to sort the clothes out.
Yeah.
But our plan now is, I think, a few beers, a bite to eat.
Yeah, we're going to go have a damn good burger.
Yeah, damn good burger. Find the travel mate that I'm travelling with. And you've been kind enough to take us to Milford in the morning. So,
yeah.
Cool. Good man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks for coming.
Oh, hang on. I meant to do it on camera. You can get yourself a little.
Oh, yes!
There's some people from Whiteside. I travelled to Whiteside with 50. Or I said.
Have you got any pens? Have you got any pens?
And then soon went, but people were like sending me pictures of a pen like framed, literally framed on a wall in someone's workshop.
Yeah.
It was like, wow. Also forgot to mention and forgot to thank Rich for allowing me to borrow some APC, a few rags. I've actually pinched a few rags to look after Bobby whilst we're on the travels. Being pretty particular and like to know where everything is, it's actually pretty rough. The state of the dash with the dust, the trails that we're doing, muddy feet. So actually able to now keep on top of little Bobby so he can go back in a reasonable condition. He says when it's covered in dings, scrapes, scratches. Look at this lot. That's camping for you, folk. Oh, Bobby. She's self-contained though.
Are you sure that your neighbours are alright? Are you sure your neighbours are alright with this?
100%. Like 3 of them have corrected and coded card games, so they're all good. Glass and a glass towel.
That's as far as I'm going. I'm literally
That's all you get. No more.
Wednesday today, the last journey of this chapter from our New Zealand trip. We're actually on a coach trip today, first time on a public transport out here. Headed to Milford Sound. And the reason we're on a coach trip is the road in this west coast of the island has suffered badly from road damage and landslide from the rain, so having to take the Go Orange tour bus to then get the ferry out into Fjordlands.
Sometimes driving through here with this, don't know who's taking this mountain here, straight in front of us, is Mount Crosscut. Top of those points look like the crosscut of a saw. And the one down in the middle, Mount Talbot. But you'll notice that the glaciers here are looking very dirty. And that's because of the Australian bushfires, where the smoke blow over here. Now, there's no real lining in this tunnel, and that's because of the snow. Here's the boarding pass. Need that to get on as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Milford Sound. Oh, wow. Planning a trip to New Zealand yourself and you don't make it to Milford Sound, I would really reconsider. It's actually quite breathtaking. It's unbelievable.